Hey everyone, this is Miss Griffith. I have a writing video for you today. In this video, I am going to work my way through a paragraph, make some changes and edits so that I can hopefully make the writing just a little bit better. Before I get started editing or making any changes, I need to read you and show you the paragraph that we'll be working on. Okay, so the paragraph is about camping. I'm going to read you the paragraph and then we will work our way through it sentence by sentence to see if we can make any changes or edits. It says, I went camping with my family. We went fishing and I caught a big fish. I also went swimming with my brother. We had a campfire every night. The camping trip was lots of fun. My paragraph is about camping. The paragraph talks about going fishing, it talks about having fires, and it talks about how fun it was. Now, just a reminder, when we are making edits or making changes to a paragraph or to any writing, a few of the things that we are going to be looking for are capital letters. So each sentence should start with a capital letter. Each sentence should end with punctuation. So there should either be a period, a question mark if you're asking a question, or an exclamation point if you're very excited or saying an excited statement. And we also want to check for spelling. So any spelling errors, we would certainly want to do our best to correct those. So as we work through this paragraph, sentence by sentence, we'll keep those things in mind. The first sentence says, I went camping with my family. I take a look at the first word in the first sentence, and I, as a writer, am asking myself, does that start with a capital letter? It does not. That is a change I can make right away. I'm going to erase the lowercase I and write a capital I. Every sentence starts with a capital letter. Now that I made that change, I can keep working on the sentence. I went camping with my family. Looks good. I have ending punctuation, which is perfect. I worked my way through the first sentence, and now I'm going to begin on the second sentence. It starts with a capital letter, so we're good there. We went. As a writer and as a reader, I don't think that this word went looks right. If I notice spelling mistakes in my own writing, I certainly would want to go ahead and fix that. So I'm going to erase the word went the way it is, and I'm going to fix it. W-E-N-T spells went. We went fishing and I caught. So as a writer and as a reader, I also want to take a look at this word here, I caught. Well, this does say caught. Is this the type of caught as in I caught or I catch a fish? It is not. This type of caught, so C-O-T, is a type of bedding that you might lie on. So I need to change the spelling of this word before I can move on. I caught. The caught that I'm looking for is going to be C-A-U-G-H-T. I caught a big fish. There we go. For my second sentence, we started with a capital letter, so we were good there. We made a change with the spelling of went, and we made a change with the spelling of caught. We have ending punctuation, so we can certainly move on. I also, if I'm looking at that third sentence, it starts with a capital letter, so we are good there. I also went swimming with me brother. Okay. As a writer and as a reader, I'm asking myself, does that make sense? I went swimming with me brother. It doesn't make sense. So I need to change that so it does make sense. I'm going to erase the E in me and I'm going to make it a Y. So that the word reads my and the sentence reads, I also went swimming with my brother. There we go. Now that I changed the spelling of that word and changed the word altogether, that sentence makes more sense. Now, I need to ask myself, is there anything else missing from this sentence with my brother? Before I begin a new sentence, I need punctuation. I am missing a period, so that is certainly something that I can go back in and add. Moving on to the next sentence, it starts with a capital W, so we're good there. We had, okay, I'm looking at this word as a writer and a reader, and I see the word had, but it has an E on it, so it would almost be had. We had a campfire every night. I need to fix that spelling and fix that word before I move on. We had, I'm just going to take away the E so that that word says had, a campfire every night. Okay, much better, but I'm not done yet. When I'm looking at this word night, I'm thinking to myself as a writer and as a reader, that doesn't look quite right. I'm going to erase the way that it is currently spelled, and I'm going to spell night the correct way. N-I-G-H-T spells night. There's ending punctuation, so we're fine there. We are now on to the last sentence. The camping, okay, right away I'm going to ask myself, am I starting with a capital letter? In this case, I'm not, so I want to fix that. The camping trip was lots of fun. My last sentence needs ending punctuation. That's a change I can certainly make now. Now that I ended that punctuation, I am all finished. You were with me today while I worked through a paragraph or a passage and made some changes and edits. Some of the changes I made were small, as in making sure that there are capital letters at the beginning of the sentences, making sure that there is ending punctuation, and we also worked on the spelling of some words. Editing and fixing your writing for the better is something that we can all practice on. Bye.